What is good, my pack rats? I recently started playing the Mega Man series all over again, and I really had this feeling that there's something special about the Blue Bomber. There is something that was influential about the game's design, the gameplay, and the platforming back in the day that just gave you a different feel than some of these other games. And I thought it would be really fun to dive into why that is. This is not a historical video of Mega Man's past history, but this video is to really dive into why Mega Man is so unique and fun. This is the Mega Man effect. In replaying these games again, one of the first things I noticed is how awesome the artwork used to be. Mega Man's artwork has really spanned from the beginning games all the way up until now to finally refine his character's design. But the original ones were these cool hand-painted art pieces for the games, all the way up into what I would call his more anime-looking character design. But every single one has some type of iconic piece to somebody. In popping in some of the games, I really noticed that Mega Man is a very unique platformer. Not only are the controls and mechanics absolutely tight and crucial for you to be perfect on, the gameplay with the blaster is probably the most important. When you have to actually shoot your enemies, at what position during Mega Man's jump do you actually have to hit that enemy in its crucial area? These are just some of the reasons why Mega Man, though difficult in certain games, has had this replayability, because sometimes you want that challenge. Sometimes you want to get the pattern of the levels that make you really feel like you're in control of Mega Man through the entire level. And Capcom had absolutely done this wonderfully. Not only is each level catered to its own specific boss, but each one has its own gameplay that can be helped with various items and elements that you use from Mega Man. And I think these things were really, really cool back in the day. I enjoyed being able to choose between my weapons that I've earned after each boss battle, to have each boss have a different specific design. And we have to give kudos to the developers for basically creating a boss order and pathway that you are supposed to play to traverse through the game. Killing one boss and gaining its abilities to then take out the next one easier was such a cool idea at the time, and is one that really has stuck through the Mega Man series and made it even more fun to play. Some of my favorite things about Mega Man is literally the level traversing. Anything from choosing when to drop down to when to climb up, making sure your timing's right, making sure that Mega Man has the appropriate jump or the length that you have to get to the next platform. All of these things, not only are they absolutely anxiety driven, but when you complete it, it just feels so much better. In playing the Mega Man series, one of the reasons there is a Mega Man effect is because it was on the original Nintendo with a D-pad and a 2-button layout. This mechanic really made it simple to pick up and play. Now, was Mega Man an easy game? Absolutely not. There was many difficult levels. There are some I can recall. Heat Man is probably the most infuriating level ever. When I was trying to capture gameplay for this, I literally could not get the pattern down on the invisible blocks that are moving, but that is some of the Mega Man effect. It is literally challenging games that you feel like you are so rewarded when you finally complete those games. It has always been an awesome part of the series, and you kind of know what you're in for when you start a Mega Man game. There's so many fond memories of playing Mega Man and the nostalgia that comes with it. Anything from his life bar meter to the energy capsules that you can pick up. You feel like you're down and out, and before you know it, you've gained all your health back. There is something charming about that user interface in Mega Man. It is simple and clean. We can all remember putting Mega Man in for the first time. You get that boss select screen, and you're just like, which way do I go? What do I do? Who do I choose? That trial and error just makes the games even that much more fun. I feel like I would be doing Mega Man a disservice if I didn't talk about the 8-bit chiptunes. Mega Man literally had some of my favorite music tracks on the NES. I actually dive deep into this in my NES Tracks That Rock with the Mega Man select screen, but it gives you an example of how much they were able to do with such little programming options when it came to creating these tunes on the cartridges. If you were to grab a random Mega Man game and pop it into the system without looking at it, Once you power that on, you can literally know what game you're playing before the title screen even starts. The songs are so iconic. There is some awesome tracks that sometimes, whether you're good at the levels or good at the games, you just want to listen to the Mega Man music. And I think they just did a really good job of pairing this cool aesthetic, this awesome mechanics with this fantastic soundtrack, and before you know it, you had yourself a Mega Man effect. To this day, I still always play Mega Man on my Nintendo because it is such a fun experience. I love being challenged, I love getting mad, I love being excited when I am victorious in a level, but regardless of all of this, Mega Man had something special to it, and its cultural impact spanned everything. There was fighting games that Mega Man was part of. They had Mega Man Soccer. There was also the spawning of the Mega Man X series that everybody loved so much from the Super Nintendo through the PlayStation that really just developed and grew the character's world even more. And I think no matter how many times I play this game, I will always have that same feeling of enjoying the Mega Man series. So if you guys like Mega Man, you guys are a fan, tell me what your favorite Mega Man game is. I know I always go back to 3, I really like number 5, but it's interesting, every single individual person always has their favorite one. Thank you guys so much for watching and enjoying the nostalgia with me. If you like what I got going on, hit that subscribe button, come back and see me when we do the next effect.